We have a question from Helen on the corporate council that was held recently, domestic flights. Is this a signal that we are ready to open? And I want to combine this with another question regarding counties in terms of bed capacity. Are the counties ready? Again, another question from Purity regarding COVID-19 response facilities. Are the counties ready? And really what it means is that for us to be prepared as a country, we've really highlighted this, and I think this was also articulated by the President in his summit with the governors, that really opening is really contingent on county preparedness. The fight has moved. The fight has moved from Nairobi. As we've said today, we are at the 41st county in terms of having positive cases. And so counties need to be ready. And what does this preparedness look like? Like we said, one, testing becomes important. And I think from the beginning, when we started with our 2 labs, now to almost more than 27 labs, we've improved there. And now in terms of supply chain shortages, I think we almost have, a good number in terms of the tests available. And so in that regard, we are hopeful that at least there we can put a tick, that we are prepared. We do have the requisite, should I say, strength and force and numbers in terms of testing. However, it's not just the PCR testing. We need to look at also what we call surveillance, syndromic surveillance within the community. And this is where our community health volunteers come in. And again, I'd say we tick this box. We have 60,000 of them up and ready, trained. They're deployed in different counties. They are actually under the instructions of the county departments of health, and those are the people who offer, monitoring and evaluation services for these teams. So again, in that regard, we are ready. And then the key element in terms of treating. Right now, again, as a country, I can say we are sufficiently ready when it comes to treatment. We do have our case management protocols. We've shared them. We have our experts who contributed to these protocols. And we have actually had experience managing and having close to over 1,000 recoveries. So we know what it means to be able to treat and manage both an asymptomatic, mild, moderate, and severe COVID case. So again, there we have a tick. However, there is the issue of isolation. Isolation coupled with home-based care. And this is the area where we need to put a little bit more effort, and I know counties have actually made strides through the COG and the meeting that was held last week. The DG will give more information. Counties are getting there. Not all counties are ready. We are not at 47,300 bed capacity yet, but some counties have made strides, and we will be able to share with you this information. In fact, in the coming week, I'm aware counties have been asked and tasked by the President to really ramp up their efforts to ensure that they're ready. And so again, we'll be able to give you highlights of what that looks like. And it's not just isolation beds, it's also ensuring, is your county able to deploy home-based care? Is your county able to be able to go and assess those homes and ensure that those homes are able to offer that service? Are you able then also, beyond having isolation beds, to offer critical care services? Do your facilities have the requisite oxygen? Remember, oxygen is really a very key medicine when it comes to COVID-19, particularly for moderate and severe cases. And so we are looking and seeing, and we do appreciate the efforts that counties have put so far, and we do hope that indeed, as Helen has said, within the next 1 week or so, we should be ready in terms of preparedness. Now, there is a fifth element of preparedness, and really that is the responsibility of you and I. Are we prepared as a country? Even as we put effort and, even as we ask our leaders to open up, are you ready as a Kenyan to be able to live in this new normal where you have to contain yourself in terms of measures, you have to hand wash, you have to have your masks, and you have to learn how to be able to live in this new age of physical distancing. So that's also another parameter. And I really want each and every one of us to question ourselves. Are